used to drive a taxi, and I had an opportunity to meet a psychologist who I was taking to the airport. And on that journey, we came to a discussion how to be happy. And there was one thing she said to me: sometimes accomplishing your childhood dream can really make you happy. And I know that from when I was young, my mom often used to say to me that if you were a boy, you could have gone to the army, to the forces. So she gave me that dream, which being back in India wasn't easy to accomplish in those days. So when I came to New Zealand, seeing the equal opportunities without any gender difference and no stigma of being a female police officer, I saw that dream to come true, and that's where I thought of joining the police. I'm very honored and proud to be the first Indian-born police officer in New Zealand. I don't take it lightly. It's a great responsibility for me. It's a unique advantage for me because I spent 26 years of my early years in India, and also being a single mother of 2 kids. I reared them when they were 2 and 4 on my own. So the difficulties as a single parent, what one can face. So I'm able to empathize with people who are in the similar situation, and also have a passion to help, because I sometimes feel helping people is a healing for me. There are many ethnic women who will feel more comfortable talking to a female, and especially the one who can speak their language, who looks the same, who understands the culture without them having to explain. And I'm really proud that I'm in a role and in an organization which gives me that opportunity to fulfill that desire of mine.
I see you on Facebook, you were in that cultural program.
Being an immigrant myself, being a woman who have experienced some family violence in my own personal life in some forms, I know that this sort of issues exist in our ethnic communities, maybe very underreported, but they need to be made aware. There is help available, and also that these things are not accepted in New Zealand. The role of an ethnic officer is something which I just think is perfectly designed for my passion. Even though with my role I have to travel a little bit further, but I know that I want to spend my working hours in a happy zone where I really enjoy doing what I want to do.
High five!
Breaking those barriers, building those bridges is something I think it just really gives me a lot of satisfaction. There is a lack of trust and confidence in ethnic communities because of the countries they come from. The authorities are not that helpful or trusting. So some people carry the same impression when they move to New Zealand. So I think it's a perfect opportunity for me to break those barriers. 2 years ago, a couple of girls asked me, would you come along in your uniform? We would just love to have you in the uniform. And that's where the thought actually came into my mind. I said, yeah, this is a great thought. And I asked my supervisor, who said, why not? And when we performed on the stage, it was just so well received by the audience. There were around 20,000 people at Diwali festival celebrated by Auckland Council and Oetia Centre. And the response which we got made me to think, well, why not we have our own cultural group in place? And so from there, I sent an email to all the officers. There was a huge response. Many people wanted to join the group. And we started, and we've been practicing, and we have done a lot of performances since. And it's so positive for the police that how we celebrate diversity. It's given us a completely different platform to engage with our communities. We have often gone to the churches, temples, which is very spiritual. but this is more cultural, so it targets the different audience. I am born in Sikh religion, but I'm not someone who is very strict into that. To be a proper Sikh, you must not cut your hair, you must not eat meat. There are a lot of religious boundaries around it. But I do believe in Sikhism. And equally, because I brought up in a country where we have Sikhism, Hinduism, Muslims, Christians, we understand one another. We have friends who are Muslims who we celebrate Eid with. And similarly here as well in New Zealand, we have a large Muslim community, Hindu community, Sikh community. So it kind of continues to practice those things which we have back home, and we share the same language. So I'm quite sensitive towards all these religions and respect them, which helped me doing my job, because I'm most aware of what is expected, so I'm not offending anybody by not practicing those things, although people are very understanding that sometimes people can't always know everything about the religion. I'm kind of very busy person. I don't have any dull moment. I like to go for running, although I recently have injured my knee, but I have now replaced that with my spin classes. So I go to the gym, so that's my priority. And also Bhangra takes a lot of time as well when we practice, and it's quite a good cardio. And of course my family, my kids are very dear to me. They are grown up now, but often we have our get-togethers where we spend good family time. That's very important to me as well. My greatest challenge, I would say, joining the police was the swimming. I come from a culture where we are not close to the water, and the facilities to learn swimming are not that easy. It's for people who are very wealthy, can afford those things. And culturally as well, it's not something which encouraged for women to learn swimming. I never been to the pool. I never ever had a swimming costume. So for me to buy the swimming costume and then walking into the pools was a great challenge. And I had my sarong around me. So it took me 9 months. I just didn't know how to swim and breathe. So that was the biggest hurdle. And then once I learned how to swim, I didn't know how to sink. My aspirations are to do my job with passion and love, and enjoy doing what I'm doing, and be proud of that. I would like my career progression as well, because at some stages I feel there are certain things which you can make difference if you are in that decision-making ranking. Police has shaped me to a completely different person, and there's equal opportunities for women in the police. There's a lot of focus on female officers now, although the changes may not be so obvious just yet, and it may take time, but just to see that we are on the right path, it gives me that confidence and trust in that organization. And I would like more women to come and join and experience the same what I have, and be part of this organization where we can help our communities.